Hi, I'm Beth with 50 Plus Beauty, and I can't wait to share this video with you. This is my top 5 anti-aging beauty tools. These are the beauty tools out of all of them that really pack the biggest punch. These are the ones that I would take with me in a suitcase if I had to go on a trip for a month because I really can't do without these tools. And one of the tools even involves anti-aging my hair, so take a good look at it because later on in this video, stick around because I'll show you how to take some years off your hair, and it's really an amazing tool, and it is one of my favorite ones of all these 5. And if you're interested in all things youthing, I like to call it, then I hope you'll subscribe and click that bell to be notified of all of my future videos. Whenever I get a great idea, you will be the first to know. And if you could give this video a thumbs up and or share it with a friend, that would help this video do well in the YouTube algorithm, which is, I think, a very good thing. Okay, let's get into this, and I can't wait to share my first beauty tool with you, and it is the NuFace Trinity. And I absolutely love this beauty tool, and in fact, whenever I go on trips, my NuFace comes with me, and actually it isn't just my NuFace that comes with me, it is my NuFaces. You guys, I'm kind of an addictive person, I think, but when something is good, I want more of it. And I want my results to be faster. Basically, I started using the NuFace about 2 years ago, and I used it for a while and felt like it was firming up my face. And then I have to be honest with you, something about the NuFace, it seems subtle as it's coming on, because you have to use it, I think, for 4 to 6 weeks, maybe every other day, and then you can cut down to 3 times a week or maybe even 2 times a week. I still use it 5 days a week. Every Monday through Friday morning, I am down in my workout room, and between my sets, I am using my NuFaces. And basically, if you'd like to see a video about how I use both of these tools together, let me know down in the comments section, because I really am an instant person. I like things to be done quicker rather than more slowly. And I realized that when I just had the 1 unit, it was taking me maybe 10 minutes to do my routine in the morning. And that just seemed like a long time to me, and I got the great idea to buy a 2nd unit. So now down in the workout room, Monday through Friday mornings, I have to wait 3 to 5 minutes between my sets, especially my heavier weight sets. And so what I do in that little period there is that I do the NuFace routine. And I have a little routine that takes about 5 minutes using both NuFaces. And I will say that on the occasional Saturday night when we're going out somewhere, which I have to admit during COVID has been a little more rare, but 2 weekends ago, I got to go to a wedding shower for my son Dylan and Melanie, and they're getting married a week from Saturday, so it's getting really close. But I got to go to this shower, and it was an outdoor shower, and even though I wore a mask, I just wanted to look that much better. So on that Saturday, I did do the NuFace, even though I usually only do it Monday through Friday. But when I just want to put on that little extra glow and that little extra bit of firmness, then I will use the NuFaces even more than 5 days a week. And really, I know that that is overkill. I don't have to do it 5 days a week. I have done it for so long now, and my face is firm, and my face is glowy. And I think one of the reasons that it is glowy is that when you use the NuFace, and this is a microcurrent machine, and basically what this does is that you use a little conductor gel to help the little electrical microcurrents go into your skin. And in most areas of your face, you're not even going to feel this. I mean, don't think it's going to feel like you're getting electrocuted, because it does not. But like in the eye area, I do this to lift my eyes. And as you can see, at 62 years old, my eyes still look very lifted. And one of the reasons I really think is that I do the NuFace so often. But when you put the NuFace up here, there's a hold that you do to get your eyebrows to raise, and you hold it for like 3 counts. And in that position on my face, I really can feel the little pulses going into my skin. And somewhere around here, I kind of feel it too, and I feel it a little bit under my chin. But for the most part, you don't necessarily feel it. But what the NuFace is doing is that it is fitness for your face. The microcurrent in the NuFace is actually squeezing those muscles and giving them a good workout. And your face is the only place on the body where your muscles are attached to your skin. And so when you are firming all those little muscles, it is actually directly firming your skin. And I'm going to put a couple of videos below this video. And one is a video where I showed the results of quitting NuFace. Because one thing about this is that when you start to use it, the changes come on slowly over 4 to 6 weeks, and sometimes you don't notice that. And I've heard other women tell me this too, that they used it for a while and then they thought, well, maybe it's not doing anything, and they stopped. And the video that I'm going to link below shows you the results, before and after pictures of my stopping the NuFace. And I am telling you, it was amazing. After I stopped, it was maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and I happened to be looking in my car mirror and I went, oh my God, what is happening to your face, Beth? I look like an old lady. Not only was everything starting to sag again, my cheeks were getting all big and fluffy. I hate my fluffy cheeks. And the jowls were starting to go, but I just had this kind of gray, sad, sleepy looking pallor to my skin. And I thought, what am I doing differently? Something is wrong, or I've just aged 10 years in a month. And I realized it was because I had stopped using the NuFaces. And since I started my weight training in January of this year, which is like 7 or 8 months, I have never missed doing my NuFace 5 days a week. And I really absolutely love the results. And I will say these units are a little bit pricey. So if you can only afford one, if you've got 10 minutes, you can have the same results I do. But if you're like me and you're a little bit impatient and don't want to spend 10 to 15 minutes doing your NuFace routine in the morning, maybe a second unit is in the picture for you, and I've linked information down below the video. Okay, here we go, anti-aging tool number 2. And I absolutely love this, and this is just my little 1.5 millimeter derma roller. And I have been absolutely loving derma rolling, and specifically I've used this 1.5 on my body. You really don't ever want to use a 1.5 on your face. This would be way too deep for your face. On my face, I'm comfortable with a 0.5. Some people go up to a 1 point, and I may do that down the road, but at this point, the face is only a 0.5. But if you're interested in firming your body skin in terms of sag and also crepiness, then maybe a derma roller would be a wonderful thing for you to look into. I have a video that I'm going to link below, actually 2 videos, which is the starting video where I use the 1.5 millimeter derma roller in an effort to tighten up the skin in the bat wings and on the front of my thighs, that kind of thing, pretty much all over my body. And then the second video is 6 months later of using this little guy only once a month. Around the 1st of each month, in fact, yesterday was September 1, and I did my monthly body derma roller routine. Over the 6 months, and you'll be able to see in those 2 videos, I was really able to tone up my sagging skin on the bat wings and especially on the front of my thighs and on my tummy. And it is truly amazing to me how effective this is. In fact, it's so amazing that I am going to start derma rolling my face. And I got a beauty tool for that. I always have a beauty tool for everything. And it is called the Dr. Pin. And I can't tell you about it now because I haven't used it yet. But I'm going to be doing a video using the Dr. Pin on my face. And I'm going to start a study of doing it once a month. But I have to say, I wonder if I'm going to see much of a result on my face because my face is pretty darn tight. I think the NuFace really helps on the firmness of my skin, so we'll see how that goes. But in addition to the face, I'll also be derma rolling my neck, and my neck is crepey. As you can see, when I wrinkle the skin, it kind of stays a little bit wrinkled there. I've definitely got some neck crepiness, so I will be doing a study on derma rolling on the neck. But back to this, if you're interested in firming up your body skin, I hope you'll take a look at that video because to me, this is a little wonder worker. Okay, my third beauty tool is the Sleep and Glow Pillow. And I've done a video about this and I will link it below. And this is an absolutely incredible anti-ager. And I started using this one maybe 6 or 7 months ago. The company sent it to me and I was so glad they did because not only is it great for your beauty, because it helps keep your face from wrinkling all night long and being pressed into wrinkles, especially if you're a side sleeper. And I have been sleeping on this pillow for maybe 6 months and I absolutely love it. Well, the company has actually improved upon this pillow and they have released the Omni, and this is the only version you can order there now, and I should show you both of them, but basically this Omni pillow is just a little bit smaller and not as deep as the Sleep and Glow original pillow. And I have been sleeping on this for about the past 2 weeks and truly love this. I didn't think that I could love the Sleep and Glow pillow anymore, but the Omni is even better because I realized that this one doesn't have the depth of the other one, and so it really keeps your neck in a really comfortable position. But how this pillow works is it helps you become a back sleeper, which, since I've been on YouTube 3 years ago, I am a back sleeper. And I think becoming a back sleeper is one of the best things I've ever done towards anti-aging. You just put the back of your head in this little divot, and oh my, it has memory foam, and it's very cool to the touch. It's absolutely a dream. So that is great if you're already a back sleeper, and this pillow will help you become a back sleeper. But this pillow even works if you're a side sleeper, and that's what makes it kind of revolutionary. Look at this. Both sides of these pillows have this little cantilevered area, and this side supports your forehead, and this side supports your chin. And look at this. I'm on my side, and on a normal pillow, this would be me on my side. And as you can see, I'm getting all kinds of wrinkles in my eye area. I'm getting wrinkles in the nasal fold. But here, you can sleep on this pillow on the side and look at my face. It is absolutely perfect. There are no wrinkles pressed into my face. And think about the impact of pressing wrinkles into your face all night long. In fact, my father-in-law, literally God rest his soul because Don has passed on. I've told this story before, but I always looked at Don's face, and he was 90 when he passed, and he was getting a lot of wrinkles, but one of his wrinkles was like up and down. And I thought for the longest time, how is Don getting an up and down wrinkle on his face? Because, you know, we don't smile and our forehead divides like that. And then I realized that he must be a side sleeper, and over 90 years, he's just pressed that wrinkle into his face so that all day long it stays there. And I realized at that point that I needed to become a back sleeper. And I did that about 3 years ago, slept on a wedge for 3 years. But having gotten these Sleep and Glow pillows, it's just a total game changer for me because they're just so comfortable in addition to being functional. Basically, it helps reduce the fine lines and wrinkles, and this is guaranteed. And if you don't like it, you can send it back. But within just a few weeks of sleeping on this pillow, the reviews online say that people are seeing their fine lines and wrinkles decrease. And if you happen to have under eye bags, this is great because it puts you at an angle to where all of that fluid is just draining out of your bags instead of staying in them. And one thing I will say, this pillow is around $150, and I'll link it below. And a lot of you will probably say, oh, $150, I would never pay that for a pillow. Well, the reality is I don't pay $150 for a pillow. I pay $150 for the beauty benefits. Think about this. 5 years of creams, maybe $2,500. 5 years of injections, maybe $7,500. This is 5 years of a total beauty-producing pillow for only around $150. And to me, when you look at it that way, this pillow is a huge beauty bargain. Okay, my next beauty tool is this bra pillow, and you may have never seen this before, and this is by the Sleep and Glow people. But what this does, it's really kind of ingenious, is if we're a little more well endowed, and you can't really tell, but I'm kind of well endowed, we can tend to get wrinkles as we age between our breasts. And I know this because even though I'm not that huge, maybe about 3 months ago, I was looking down and I said, oh my God, it's happening. I have an old lady cleavage. I had this huge wrinkle between my boobs. And so when the Sleep and Glow pillow people contacted me and sent me the pillow, I was looking around their website and I saw this product and I said, can you send this to me? Because I'm hoping I can combat that wrinkle that I have going on between my boobs. And basically what this is, it's called a pillow bra because you actually do wear it. You put it on and it fits women up to 2X. So if you're a woman with some beautiful curves going on, this would work for you too. And you just clip it in the back. And the outside of it is silk and cotton, so it's extremely breathable. It doesn't feel like anything on. It truly just feels like you have a pillow on there, very light. And the inside is little balls, so it's very wide open in there and it keeps you cool. And you might think it looks a little weird, but if you wear a t-shirt, you'll never see this. And if you wear a button down the front PJ top, which I do most of the time, it kind of sticks out the top and just looks like a little bit of lace. It's actually rather attractive. And I have noticed that since I started using this, that line is getting much more faint, and I think over time it will be gone entirely. And the reason it works is, especially if you're a side sleeper, when you sleep on the side, that one boob is pressing into the other boob. Sorry to be so graphic, but you're basically pressing those wrinkles into your décolleté area all night long, and this keeps that from happening. Okay, my next few products are anti-aging hair products, and one of them is something I absolutely love, and this is the Irresistible Me Single Weft Extension. And to me, this has been a total godsend. This is me with my normal hair. And when I was younger, I had younger hair. And one thing I never knew was that one of the gifts of aging, I guess you could call it a gift, is that our hair changes and that even our hair gets older. And what I mean by that is I've gotten sparse on the top, which I don't like, and I'll be addressing in just a few moments, but my hair has just thinned out. I had thicker hair as a younger woman, and to me this is anti-aging hair, and this is 100% Remy human hair, and here it is. And I will tell you, I've also been using their flat irons, and I'm going to show you how the flat iron works on this extension. And I will say that they sent me this Irresistible Me Black Diamond flat iron maybe about 3 months ago, and I've never used another flat iron since. This is absolutely the best flat iron I have ever used. I tend to have a lot of waviness in the back of my hair, and I'll try to find a picture to show you what this does. It totally takes out that waviness and makes my hair just look flat and beautiful. So here, let me show you how it works on this. And what I like to do is, I like to take a little of this Aquage Beyond Shine because it's kind of a heat protectant, and I use it on my hair when I flat iron. But here we go, I'll just kind of flat iron it out real quickly. And I will say that Irresistible Me just sent me another flat iron, which is a little more expensive than this one. And they said, you know, let us know if you like it. And I'll show you that flat iron. And it is this, and it is the Irresistible Me Diamond version. The other is the Black Diamond. And actually, I hate to tell you, Anna, but I don't like this near as well. And this is a little more expensive. I think this one is $75 on sale, and I'll link that for you. And this one is less than that. I think this one is around $60 on sale. And I have used Chi flat irons. In fact, I've had several in the past, and another very high-end flat iron. And this blows those units away. Look how absolutely beautiful, just in one pass, that makes that hair extension. Absolutely beautiful, and it does exactly the same thing on your own hair. I totally recommend this. Let me turn it off so I don't burn down the place. Okay, and this is that single weft extension, and this is 60 grams of hair. And I do need to point out that these single weft extensions are not a full set, and they're very reasonable. I think it's like $75, and I don't use the full set. I don't like all those pieces because I think they can show. And actually, this is not designed to make your hair longer, although I think this one is maybe an inch longer than the other one. I actually have two of them. I can't remember which is the longer, but they're only an inch different. But these single weft extensions are just designed to pump up your volume, not to give you length. So let's go ahead, and shucks, I don't have my little hair clippy here. How can I do this? Okay, I had to run clear across the house to get this, but basically you just take your hair up like this, and just kind of put it out of the way here, and then just clip that hair out of the way. And then you take the single weft extension, and you're going to put it right below that big stick-outy bone. I call it the stick-outy bone that we have that is on the back of our head, and then you just clip all 4 of the wefts in there, and they are super secure. They are not going anywhere. And so that is my anti-aging hair. And look how much thicker it looks. It just looks like I have much younger looking hair. And there's something about being in the grocery store. Once in a while I'll be in Target in the grocery store area, and I see all these younger women, and they tend to have very effort-free looking hair, but it just looks so thick and so nice and so healthy. And look what that did to my hair. It is still my hair color, but it just looks thicker and richer, and really, I think, a few years younger. And I will tell you one thing I absolutely love about the Irresistible Me people, and I will say I've seen a lot of YouTube videos with a lot of different extensions, and everybody seems to agree that the Irresistible Me's are absolutely the best, most natural looking. But if you're concerned about the color, they even have a service where you can email them and send them a pic of your natural hair color, and they will tell you the best color for you. Okay, here we are at my final beauty tool, and this one also involves hair, but this time, this one does not just make you look like you have more hair, this one gives you more hair. This is the iRestore Professional, and these folks did send me this unit, but this is not a sponsored video at all, but I am so happy to have this unit. And how it happened is, that I was watching Dr. Dre's channel, and she was doing a video on hair restoration, and she showed the iRestore Professional and said it was the best unit, in her opinion, of any on the market to give you more thickness and more volume to your hair, to actually regrow in hair if you're missing some. And I'll show you a picture of my scalp here underneath this buff, and you may wonder why I wear the buff, but when you see my hairline, you might understand that a little bit better. But as you can see, my temples are really receding and the front of my hair is really very thin. And when I saw how much Dr. Dre, number one, believed in this therapy, and number two, believed in the iRestore Professional unit, I put a nice comment about it below in the video, and I said I would love to try something like that. And the iRestore people then reached out to me and asked if I'd like to receive the unit, and I said absolutely yes. And they sent me the iRestore Professional plus some hair growth shampoos and hair growth supplements, and I'm doing the whole thing. And I just started this about 2 weeks ago, and my husband is doing it too. But the reviews on this product, not just on their website, but on Amazon, are incredible. It's like a 4.7, 4.8 out of 5. People are loving this, and they are sharing fabulous before and after pictures. And here's just a few of the before and after pictures. And what the iRestore people say is that it takes 3 to 4 months to really start seeing the hair growth, because it does take time. But they give you a 1-year money-back guarantee that even includes shipping. So I figure you really can't lose with this. It is an FDA-cleared device that is proven in studies to regrow hair. And in here, I don't know if you can see this, but these are 280 red light lasers and LED lights. It is the most available on the market. And the neat thing is, and I don't want to mess up my hair, but you put it on and then you click a button and then you wear it every other day for 25 minutes. And I have to say that was one thing that kind of worried me a little bit about it, is the idea of wearing it 25 minutes every other day. And I have to admit, the first time I used it, I plugged it in as normal. And, you know, I felt a little bit constrained because I was watching a TV show, which we do that. So that's a good time to use the unit. But I was a little constrained because it was plugged into the wall. But then the next day I charged the battery, and you can buy this battery pack separately, but I would totally recommend this. And ever since that first day, I have just been using this in a portable way. And what it is that after this is charged, you can clip this to your jeans belt, and I wear jeans pretty much every day. And then you can just wear this around, you know, when you're doing housework, when you're doing laundry, whatever, it doesn't really matter. And it makes it totally easy to get in that 25 minutes a day. And very soon I'm going to be showing you a video of exactly how this works. I'm so excited about that. And then I'm going to be showing you another video in 2 or 3 months, and then again 2 or 3 months after that, because I am super excited because I see everyone else regrowing hair with this unit, and I'm getting really tired of my hairline receding and these little bald patches I'm starting to get. And so over time, if I have the results pretty much everyone else is having, I really think this will help me regrow my hair. Well, that was a look at my 5 favorite anti-aging beauty tools. And if you're not a subscriber and you're also interested in looking your best in your second half, then I hope you'll subscribe and/or click that little bell or share this video with a friend. Well, I always like to leave you with a little thought for the day, and I've been reading from these Miracles Now cards from Gabrielle Bernstein. So let's go ahead and see what positive thought we can think about for today. Here we go. When I allow others to support me, I support them too. When I allow others to support me, I support them too. Oh, friends, I really do love this card, and it does remind me of something very important. And that is that it's important to give and it's important to receive. And many of you may be like me, and I think we as women are. We're used to giving and giving and giving, and we feel very comfortable when we're in the position of giving to others. But just as important as this card reminds us, it's important to allow others to support us too. And when you really think about that, that is not a selfish thing, because think how good it makes us feel when we give. It just makes us feel so good and warm and fuzzy inside. Really, it is a gift we give others when we allow them to support us, because we're letting them feel all those good feelings that come from supporting others, from supporting us. So friends, just for today, as we go through our day, let's remember that it's important to give, but it's equally as important to receive. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.